On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Memphis offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs for the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Oh, give me
You
that.
gotta hold on to that rock, but it would be nice.
Ow!
I think this offense would really open up with
Non-throwing
some
son
more
of a
consistency
bitch.
at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one.
Yards, baby, yards. That's what we got dialed up.
On the snap, it's Richardson.
Oh!
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep.
Damn. Square was wide open.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the play. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give to the back. Hard running there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Have a good day, sweetie.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Get off block.
Fakes the grab on the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Power football with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Goes to the option. Got a little space.
Oh, you supposed to be outside.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Fuck that, I'm going for it. Good shit.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Tulsa had the break to think it over, and they're still going for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
Here's the handoff.
Oh, 6'5".
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short.
Yeah, how bad this is.
Dropping back, it's Alford. The safety
Oh.
on the wide receiver screen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That's caught. It's Presley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it to him.
That
Once
guy
he had
is
the
so
ball in his
small.
hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. It's first down from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the option.
Tutty. Shoot.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Lewis to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He gets the job done. Picking up the first down, then getting down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. snagged in the middle. It's Crumps. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the process. Let's keep going.
Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lost a pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Memphis. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Shit, that was
the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense...
Touchdown, Memphis! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air. It's Alford. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock. He's already thrown 1 pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
Yeah, and you want to get those feet set and in the ground. Once you start to drift, that ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate.
Lofts one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
What? God damn it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think again, if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. Wide open spaces. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Looking to the big tight end.
Come on, big dude.
Just missed it.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hasn't been on the same page.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one.
Wow.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
His quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To throw, it's Alford. Uncorks it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Richardson. He's loose. Pass to first down.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Do it again.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Richardson. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under
R1.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Third down play from the gun. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
What the fuck?
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing.
He did not do what I think he was going to do.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
What was that?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Oh my God.
Loses his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Ah, damn.
And here's the
Oh my God, really?
interception of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.